500 years, the Peruvian city of Cusco was the capital of the Inca Empire. The Incas worshipped the sun, and Leigh Hart is there making a modest budget documentary on the subject.
Here on this ancient stone wall, here in Cusco, is a perfect example of some of the Inca stone masonry. And what is perhaps most noticeable is that it's in fact impossible to get a razor blade between some of the rocks here, the joins. It really is quite remarkable. You hearing that, around?
But how did the ancient Incas manage such fine stonework?
La fisura natural se va a hacer estos huecos con otra piedra. Cuando ya está listo eso, se le añade cuñas de madera. Todos van a venir a ayudar a trabajar.
Okay, basically what you just said then, that they suspect stonemasons from another solar system came down here and with their laser beam technology probably cut these rocks. Why they'd want to do that, I don't know. But still a lot of debate about it.
But what was Uncle Kenny's lasting legacy in Peru?
You know, it's really quite remarkable. Before the Spanish settled here in the 16th century, the Incas, although highly advanced, had no knowledge of things as simple as the wheel. Later, when Uncle Kenny came, early in last century, he introduced them to such concepts as procrastination, breakfast in bed, and of course the sexual position, the wheelbarrow. They had no knowledge of that. You've probably heard quite a lot of pan flute music in this episode. I'm not suggesting that Uncle Kenny invented the pan flute, of course he didn't, but he invented the non-stick pan flute made from Teflon. Avoided your lip getting stuck on there if you're doing some fast runs.
Speedo Cops. It's another monthly meeting, and not everybody's happy with how things are running.
So I've been out with Scott and Taylor the last couple of nights. In fact, I've been on nights for 2 years now. When I first enrolled for Speedo Cops, with Constable Creech told me that I'd be on nights for the first couple of months and we'd all be on rotation. I've been on nights for 2 years, and I just want...
Look, you know, Hernandez, there's one thing I honestly believe. There's nothing wrong with ambition, okay? But I personally don't like it, okay? Scott, what was the burglary situation?
The statistics have just come through in the Balmoral area. Car theft is up 80% in that area. So when you're out and about, for God's sakes, lock your cars, okay? Lock them, don't leave any valuables in them, because they'll be gone.
Okay, that's great. Hernandez, could you tell the fellas on the night shift? Okay, thank you.
As you probably know, the Incas worship the sun. So this building right here is the Temple of the Sun. It's a very important building. The sun shines through a window, which you have over there. And as the year progresses, they had an understanding of the solstice. When the sun moved, it came through different windows. So they obviously were very clued up. Yeah.
Para terminar toda esa ceremonia con el sacrificio de una llama al Padre Sol.
Gracias. That's not that interesting, really. I pretty much covered it earlier on. The bulk of that.
That's good.
This wall I'm walking in front of was built over 600 years ago by one of the last Incas, the defiant Inca, Manco. Over 600 years ago, it was... This is getting pretty boring, I think. Really... Okay.
Yep.
It's time to say goodbye to Jimenez, his family, and the Peruvian village they've come to know and love. Like Uncle Kenny, they've unearthed many new facts about Machu Picchu and the Incas. But it's with a heavy heart they say goodbye to this grateful Peruvian community. The team must now travel to Croatia. They head to the airport the way they came in, alongside the Urubamba River on the Inca Trail. The episode is technically over, but then Leigh notices a wild snake, and he's compelled to share it with the viewers.
Back a bit, Rodney, back. Okay, here we have a... Just grab on there. This is a...
Huh? This is a Gergona snake. It's a poison one.
It's not poisonous?
No, no es peligroso. Es un chicotillo. Se llama chicotillo.
Okay, yeah.
No es peligroso.
She's not poisonous?
No.
He's just a little bit scared to see us, you see. He's as surprised as we are. And I just try and get his head there, give a shot for him.
Then drama, as it appears Leigh has been bitten by the Gergonda snake.
Estúpido, que eres.
You all right? Oh, yeah. Pretty good.
Vamos a hablar de una de las mejores ligas del continente, el fútbol argentino, donde River Plate volvió a la punta del torneo de clausura mientras su archirrival Boca Juniors enfrentó a Racing de una academia que buscaba levantar cabeza tras el peor campeonato de su historia.
He's very stupid. He's really stupid.
El primer tiempo no se movió el marcador,